Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hello, I am Samia. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done that yet, and do all of the beautiful stuff like sharing to your family and friends, liking my videos, and watching my previous videos. In my last video, I told you guys to suggest new video ideas to me, and someone did by DMing me on Instagram, and she said, hello, please do a detailed video of how the training went at LAA and what you did. For example, the chain evacuation, etc. How the food was, LOL, how long the class took, graduation, etc. And also your journey on how you got the job. Just a video idea. Sorry, it's long. No, it's not long. So yes, I'm going to be talking about all of these things that this person asked. If you're interested in this content, please keep watching. Welcome back, guys. So I don't even know how this whole video is going to come out. I don't know where to start from, but okay, you already know that I trained at Lagos Aviation Academy at Ikeja. I'm going to put in the address on the screen, so if you're interested in becoming a cabin crew, you can check them out. So LAA, I would like to say that LAA is a very great school. They have very great instructors, tutors, beautiful management, beautiful school, and I believe that they know what they're doing. They trained all of us, but I think all of us came out great. And yes, so how did I discover about LAA? I discovered LAA through one of my friends, Abisola. You guys must have seen Abisola so many times on this channel during my prank videos, and yeah, I think she featured just once, but that's by the way. Yeah, so I discovered LAA through Abisola. So yeah, this is how we went. We were thinking after school, what are we going to be up to after school? What next? And then she suggested being a flight attendant. My mom already suggested it one time when I was in like 300 level, but I was in 300 level, so it didn't matter at that time because all I wanted to become was an actress by fire by force. So when Abisola suggested, I was thinking, oh, not a bad idea, but I was also thinking, my daddy like the idea, he might not like it. You might think I'm not focused because I was like, I must become an actress or an on-air personality or a TV presenter, and he paid for so many trainings when it comes to that aspect of my life. That's also by the way. December 2019, during Christmas/New Year period, there's this family tradition that we have in my family that every December period, my people from my mom's side, my extended family from my mom's side, we come together, we celebrate in somebody's house. So 2019 was my house, we decided to celebrate, and then my uncle was like, what's up, Sammy, what next? You're done with school now, what's going on? Have you considered being a flight attendant? I was like, yes, I've considered it, but I'm scared to tell my dad rather. I was not like, no, your dad is so supportive that just tell him what's the worst, he can just say no. I was like, so what school are you looking at? And I told him about LAA. Apparently he knows the owner of LAA. I think they are friends or something. So I was like, yeah, it's a great school. So yeah, long story short, I told my dad about it and he was super supportive. That same day he sent me the money for training. So now how the training went at LAA, I paid for the school. To be honest, guys, I can't remember how much the pay was, but it was 200 and something thousand naira. And I think it is one of the cheapest aviation schools in Lagos or in Nigeria, because I know some people paid up to 300,000 naira for their training, up to 400,000 naira for their training, but I paid like around 200 and something thousand naira. And then the training was supposed to last for a month, which it did. It lasted for just 1 month. Other training schools, some last for 2-3 months. I think I've said that in one of my previous videos. Yes, so my training lasted for just 1 month. But by the time I had my transportation fare and everything, I must have spent up to 300k. Also, they now have a boarding school at LAA. So I think you have to pay a boarding school share, but it is cheaper than actually going with transportation. So it pays to actually go to the boarding school with your school fees. You shouldn't spend up to 300k. I feel like the most you should spend is like around 280 to 50k by the time you pay for the boarding school. So that this person asked me about the food there, I feel like I grew fatter because of the food I was served at LAA. You get served breakfast and lunch. Of course, you paid a lot of money now, so you're supposed to feed you. In the morning, we were given tea or coffee and water with snacks. That's for breakfast. And then for lunch, you'd have anything. like poundo yam and soups, different kind of soups, delicious soups. They have great cooks at LA. God, I used to look forward to lunch every time, and I used to make sure I ate different things at different times on different days. I'll check my phone for videos and pictures of food, but I doubt if I can still find them. So now, yes, the training, when we started the training, let me know, I was like, who sent me here? Because they were not even talking about what I thought being a flight attendant was all about. I thought being a flight attendant was just be nice, coffee or tea, nothing too stressful. I thought I was being a flight attendant just for the comfort of the customers and being a customer representative. That was all I thought being a flight attendant was all about, to be honest. And I didn't think it was anything stressful. I think it was just the glamour. I could not wait to like pull my trolley behind me, use makeup. I wasn't looking forward to makeup, to be honest, but you know the glamour that comes with being a flight attendant. And then we started class, and then we're doing things like geography, mathematics, we're calculating stuff, and I'm like, what's going on here? It was tougher than I thought. There are a lot of things that you have to know when it comes to being a flight attendant. You all will not understand. I was having a conversation with somebody, and I was like, how would it work? I was like, stressful. He said it's not stressful. I just said, okay. Apparently, there's actually nothing good comes easy. Nothing comes easy, no matter what it is. Putting out content on YouTube is one of the hardest things. I thought was just pick up camera, shoot video, talk, because I love talking. But the process of thinking about the content that you want to put out there is a whole lot of stress. Walking on the street is very hard. One of the hardest things to do in this life. So the training went like that. We started getting used to the hard part. We started getting used to the terms, and then we got used to most of the things. There's a lot of noise in the background. I have to come back, and it's pissing me off. This is a freaking hotel. Why is there noise? I'm back, guys. Sorry, there was a lot of noise going on in the background. I just had to cut the video where it was. They're still making noise, so I hope you guys do not hear whatever is going on in the background, because I need to show this video so fast. So yes, where did I stop? I stopped when I said nothing good comes easy. So yes, we got used to the whole process. It wasn't that hard. Then yes, I wasn't a good swimmer. I'm still a very great swimmer, but I try. We had to, just for those of us that could not swim, we had to go for swimming lessons every day to get used to the water, because yes, this person asked me about ditching. Ditching is when a plane crashes in water. So what is the process that you go through when the plane crashes in water? Do you know what to do? What are you expected to do? So that's the reason why we have to know how to swim. Swimming, to be honest, you do not have to know how to swim to ditch. But the thing is, customers need to see people that are brave, people that are confident that I can save you. Because if you don't know how to swim, you're not used to the water, and you ditch. Obviously you panic, and then when you're panicking, obviously the customers will be like, the passengers will be like, the flight attendant is panicking, what am I supposed to do? They panic too, but especially Nigerians. So many Nigerians don't know how to swim, so we need confident people to be flight attendants and to know how to swim so that they can calm the passengers during turbulence. For example, if there's turbulence and the passengers are saying that the cabin crew are, calm a bit, they'll also be calm. You cannot compare when the cabin crew is like, oh my god, what's going on? Obviously, passengers will be like, if these people that are here to protect me are behaving this way, they also behave that way. So yes, ditching, I had to go for swimming lessons like twice in a week, get used to water. Olympic size pool, actually. There's some training schools that you have to ditch in at sea school. I don't know if you know sea school at Apapa. Sea school, like CCC water, inside that dirty water where there's oil and so many things. Because when you ditch, you can actually ditch there. So you are not even looking for neat water. You're looking for a sea where you can ditch. Some training schools had to ditch there, but I think we could not ditch there for some reason. I don't know why we had to ditch in. I think the pool I ditched in was 12 feet or more. No, sorry, was 16 feet. I know it was like times 3 or times 4 of me. I am 5'9", so the pool was like times 4 of me, of my height. You know what that means, right? So yes, we had to train to swim by ourselves with our money. That was not on the school. So yes, during the ditching, guys, let me give you the gist during the ditching. Before I go for the gist during the ditching, we had to write we had to write exams every day in class, and then another major exam every Friday or so. I can't really remember the whole process, but we had to write exams every time to remind us, because we are going to write the final exam. So we had to write 2 government exams that would certify us, and give us the license. That will certify us to become cabin crew, and we'll be given our license, which will make us eligible to fly. So yes, after the classes, we have to do ditching and evacuation, which was going to be led by the NCAA people, Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. I have talked about them on this channel before. These people are in charge of aviation industry in Nigeria, so they'll be in charge of the ditching. They have to be there when you're ditching. They have to be there when you're doing evacuation, and they have to visit you during class to ask you questions to know, okay, is this person getting it right? Is this person fit to be a cabin crew? These people could be strict and they could be nice at the same time. If you know what you're doing, easy breezy. But if you don't know what you're doing, they're going to put it out to you. You're not fit to be a cabin crew. You have to go back to class. You're not fit. You're not smart. All these kind of things, and you don't want that. So, which is why many of us read almost every time. So during ditching, let me give you a quick gist. So during ditching, I still couldn't swim that much. I was just, getting used to it. So we had to create a scenario like you're inside the plane, and then a scenario like, oh, the plane already crashed inside water. Then they'll be like, jump. Once they say jump inside the pool, if you hesitate, if you don't jump, they told us that if you don't jump, they are not fit to be a cabin crew, so get out. So they said jump, all of us jumped, back inside. By the way, when we were doing ditching, I ditched with another school. I did not know the people in that school. So I don't know who those people thought I was, or maybe they were thinking, oh, this girl, she's tall now, so she should be a good swimmer. That's as we entered the water. People were now like, they could not swim obviously, so they were now like looking for support. And I kept pressing my head inside the water, and I could not struggle that much because I could not talk inside that water. Because as I entered that water, everything, water blocked it. Then I was not hearing some of my colleagues from my own school saying, leave her alone, stop pushing her inside. As they were pushing me, my life jacket was deflating. I don't know if you guys listen to demonstrations on plane, but there's this part of your life jacket that you can inflate with your mouth. So when they finally left, I had to start inflating the life jacket in my mouth, because as they pushed me, my life jacket already deflated. And what does that mean? I can't balance well on the water, so I was sinking down, I was sinking in. So I had to inflate it. I got my balance back, and then some of my friends helped me get into a particular boat. It's called a raft. So a particular boat, it's like a boat, but it's called a life raft. They helped me into it, and that was ditching. Ditching wasn't as easy because I'm not a great swimmer, but for those that could swim, ditching was easy for them. Then evacuation. Oh yes, we did firefighting too. Firefighting is, what do you do when there's a fire on board the aircraft? There's a whole lot of process that comes with it. We had to fight fire. I fought fire, guys. I fought fire with the fire extinguisher. I can use the fire extinguisher pretty well, very well actually, because every cabin crew should be able to use a fire extinguisher. Then evacuation, that one you have to go on the plane to form a scenario whereby there is an emergency and you have to evacuate people out of the aircraft. We did that. By the way, guys, during an emergency, every cabin crew is expected to evacuate passengers and every other person, everybody plus yourself plus the pilot, evacuate everybody in 90 seconds. So yes, we had to create a scenario of evacuating everybody in 90 seconds. You get me? And also familiarization with the aircraft. The NCA people, they come on board still. They are the ones in charge of the evacuation and everything. Then they come on board and say, what is this, what is that? You mention the names like that. It wasn't that bad for me because I was prepared for them. So yeah, it was kind of easy for me. Then yes, after your ditching, after your evacuation, after you done that and passed that, then you do your final exam. 2 papers, the air law and the aircraft type. You do that. If you pass the 2, then congratulations, you're going to get your license. If you do not pass the 2, if you pass 1, you have to pay a sum of 5,000 naira to ride a particular one. If you fail the 2, you have to pay 5,000 naira. Until you pass, you keep paying 5,000. I think you have just 3 times. Like you have to pass it on 3 sittings. If you don't pass on 3 sittings, maybe you have to go out to class again, read and everything, go through the whole process, pay for another class again, and then pass. So yeah, that was it with my training. Then this person also asked me about the whole process of getting a job. So I finished training 2020 March or February. Then it was February 2020. That's when I finished my exams and everything. I passed. I was expecting my license. Fortunately for me, I got my license early March, and then afterwards I went for my NYC camp. It was during NYC that they said there's the COVID virus and there has to be a lockdown. Everybody go back to your house. Before then, I started applying for jobs. Some of them were already getting back to us, like, okay, come for interview. But as COVID happened, everybody had to withdraw because we were even laying off their staff. So many people lost their jobs during the COVID period. So they lost their jobs. So obviously, if people are losing their jobs, you don't expect to get a job now. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, still no job. The November period, there was a company recruiting in November, so I applied for that. Then what other? Okay, this particular company where I work for, they were recruiting around January or February. It was February. Then I applied for that one too. Then yes, went for the interview, and the rest is history. So I did not really have any journey when it comes to searching for jobs, to be honest, because I knew that companies were not recruiting because it was COVID period. So there was no point. So I just prayed that God, please, can they lift the ban? Can companies stabilize for them to be able to employ new people? That was just the prayer, not can I get a job, because there was no job actually. There was no job for anybody anywhere. Then when the job finally came, the next prayer was, God, please let me get this job. And thank God I am here. I have a job now, and yes, I don't know what else you guys want to know. I hope I answered all of these questions. Let me read this question again. Hello, please do a detailed video of how the training went at LAA and what you did, e.g. teaching, evacuation, etc. How the food was, LOL. How long the class took, graduation. Okay, I need to talk about graduation. Nothing much happened. We just handed over our certificates. We took pictures. Nothing special, to be honest. No celebration like that. We're just excited that we're done, and then we're going to get jobs. We thought it was easy to get jobs. It was going to be easy to get jobs, but unfortunately for us, there was COVID. So it wasn't a very easy process for so many of us. And also your journey on how you got the job. I already said the journey in the previous video, and I said it here again. Nothing too major. I went for my interview and I passed it. Just a video idea. Sorry, it is long. I really appreciate this video idea. So I'm sure so many people were curious to know this whole process, and here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for suggesting again. I hope I answered all of your questions. I hope you find this video very useful to you. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not at this point. Please like my video. Please share with your family and friends. Comment and get the comment section. Also, you can go back and watch some of my previous videos. I promise you'll be entertained. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.